Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this. My name is Chris Elliott with RE/MAX Action Real Estate, coming at you today with your Metro Richmond housing market update. Today is June the 17th. We're going to give you guys a quick little update to let you know what is happening in real estate. Surprisingly enough, real estate has been on fire the last couple of weeks. And in my conversations with folks, it seems like some folks still have a misconception that the real estate market's not doing good. So we like to do these updates just to give you the facts as far as what's actually happening. So with our first graphic, you'll see this is a information graphic from Showing Time. Showing Time is a service that most all agents use in most metropolitan markets to book and track the amount of showings that are happening on their property. So they're in a very unique position. They can basically see how many showings are happening all across North America. This is North America as a whole. The dark blue line shows you the 2019 average amount of showings week by week. 2020 is the orange line. As you can see, we definitely saw a drop off the amount of showings, the amount of buyers going out and looking at properties in that first week of April. But as you can see, we've come back to a pretty good climb, and we've actually now surpassed on a continental level the amount of showings that we had at this time last year in 2019. So buyer demand is definitely strong. Folks are certainly out there looking at homes, and real estate's doing well. If we go to the next graphic, you can see the state of Virginia. While we haven't surpassed the 2019 levels yet, we're certainly getting there close, and we're personally seeing that on our own listings. We're seeing plenty of activity on our own listings. So once again, buyer demand is very much strong. The biggest problem that we are still having in the Metro Richmond market is a lack of inventory, which is pretty much the case around the country. This graphic right here, we've been tracking the amount of activated listings, homes coming to the market, versus pending listings, the amount of homes selling since the beginning of COVID in that first week of March. And as you can see, at no point has the amount of homes selling pending listings dipped below the amount of activated listings. There's been a pretty good disparity all throughout this. In that kind of second week of April, we came close to matching active listings versus pending listings, but that disparity has grown. And as you can see in this last week, there are still plenty more homes selling that are homes that are coming to the market, which is causing prices to continue to go up. It's creating multiple offer situations. It's creating situations where clients or buyers rather are bidding properties over the asking price, and it's been very, very competitive on listings in most every price point. So that's kind of the biggest issue that we're facing right now. It's just a lack of inventory. As you can see in this graphic, month supply of inventory, we always like to show this. Month supply of inventory is a metric that we track in the real estate business. Basically, month supply of inventory says at the rate at which homes are selling, if no new homes hit the market, how long would it take to sell out the current inventory? 6 months supply of inventory is considered a balanced market. Anything above 6 months is considered a buyer's market. Anything below 6 months is considered a seller's market. As you can see, and this tracks it from January 2019, over the last couple of years, we've very much been in a seller's market. We haven't gotten above 2.4 months supply of inventory. But as you can see in 2020, COVID's exacerbated kind of the lack of inventory situation. And right now we're sitting at 1.6 months supply of inventory. So if anybody tells you that we're not still in a seller's market, I would ask them where they're getting their data from, just because based on the numbers, we're very much in a seller's market, and we're seeing that play out on the properties that we're hitting the market with. With that being said, with the lack of inventory, with things selling quickly, with things getting bid up, we are continuing to see price appreciation, and now we've got some surveys for you to show what the experts believe that we'll see, the appreciation levels that we'll see on a national scale at the end of 2020. As you can see, pretty much everybody but the home price expectation survey says that we're going to see positive price growth, appreciation throughout 2020. The Mortgage Bankers Association, Zelman & Associates, the National Association of Realtors, all put those appreciation rates at somewhere around 4% for the year. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, for whatever reason, seem to be a little bit more conservative, saying that we're going to have under 0.5% of growth. I would side with, just based on what I'm seeing, at least in our Metro Richmond market, I would side with the more aggressive growth of the Mortgage Bankers Association and National Association of Realtors. We're just seeing too many properties be bid up over asking price. We're seeing too many people get full price and above. for me to believe that we're not going to see, we're going to see under 1% of price growth. So the good news is, with all the craziness happening in the world, one thing that you don't have to worry about this year is your home value going down. They are continue to go up. So I hope that answers some questions, some concerns that you may have. If there was anything that I did not address, any specific questions or concerns you do have, feel free to contact me via the information below. Hit me with a direct message, hit me in the comments below. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to be converting back to doing these market updates once a month now, with the economic landscape somewhat leveling off. So appreciate you tuning in. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.